Hi, this is Janie with Janie's Junk Journals, and I am recording the part 7 of my 10 minutes in my Butterbox Junk Journal. It's probably going to wind up being a 10-part series of a literal butter box that you get the 4 sticks of butter in that I've broken down, and I'm making a small journal. So what I'm doing here now is I'm making the closure for the journal. I decided to use some jute for the closure because I thought it looked kind of, I guess, nautical, or it looked kind of rough like the front of the little journal is. I thought it would match better. So I am using these clamps that you use when you make jewelry. I can't think of what their name is, but it's like little claw clamps, and I'm tying the ends of 3 of the strings, and I'm putting it on this brown cardstock so that they stay together. I was afraid that if I just put them in the clamps that the fibers would eventually just come apart and those strings would work their way out. So I decided to hot glue them onto this little piece of cardstock and then put them in the clamps. And that's what I'm doing. I put the chain on one end of it, and then in a little bit here I will put the what is it called, a claw or clasp or whatever it is, the little hook thing like you would close a necklace with. I'll put that on there, and using my jewelry pliers to close that up really good and tight so that it doesn't move around. Not all of this video is going to need explanations. After I get this the string closure finished, then I'm going to start working on the inside pages of the journal. Oh, I did want to back up and tell you that I made this journal. I put the 2 signatures far enough apart so that that little booklet that's on the front can actually be taken off and put inside the journal in case you decide, you're going to put this in your purse or in your backpack. It's not going to knock off all the decorations from the front of that journal. So anyway, I'm going to be decorating or doing like some stamping and making a couple of pockets and stuff on the inside of the journal. I started out thinking that I would take the first page and make a pocket and then decorate the pocket and then make the tag for the pocket, and that's just not how I work. So the way I do it is I will go through, like if I choose to stamp, I'm going to go through the whole journal and I'm going to stamp the pages that I feel like need a stamp. Then I'm going to go through and I'm going to add the pockets and the tucks and the little things like that. And then I go back through it and I make the tags, I make the tabs, I make clusters or anything like that that I'm going to put in it. And by the time that I get through that final go through of the journal, then I've pretty much got it decorated. I might go back through and do a little bit more background stamping or, just different things to do the finishing touches on it. So this is that front page I told you I, started with making this pocket, and then I realized that's just not how I work. So I did put the pocket on here. And then I think I did a like a matte page side tuck out of this. And it is kind of a traveler's themed book, I suppose. So I'm using a lot of matte book pages. I'm also using stamps that are botanical or have like birds and things to just kind of make it where you can put in it whatever you want and it'll kind of go with whatever theme you choose. So this is that matte page side tuck that I'm doing here. And then I realized a couple of things would look good if they had just a stamp on them. So I did start to make these little squares that you see there. I'm going to make clear pockets out of those and put a sticker on the front of them. I ended up not actually getting those put in the book this time, but I will the next time. I have a Cricut in these little squares. I just made a bunch in different colors with my Cricut and kind of keep those on hand. So here's where I decided I was just going to pull out a bunch of my stamps that are either travel or nature themed and go through. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the recording now, and I'll come back in towards the end of it. So enjoy the music. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments below and I'll be glad to answer them for you. And I will catch you on the next one. Have a good day.